Yo, what's good, man? It's your boy DT3, man, and I'm back at you with another video, man. New media, notification gang, God Squad. So what it is, man. I'm here to highlight y'all about the comments that George Foreman made about Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder being the biggest fight in heavyweight boxing history. And I'm here to tell you that that man is absolutely positively correct. Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder has the potential, at even now, today, if that fight were to happen this very weekend or tomorrow, still has the potential to be the biggest fight, the biggest grossing fight in heavyweight history. Wherever that fight is going to sell out. I don't give a fuck where they had that fight, who promotes the fight, it really don't matter. That fight gonna sell out regardless. It's a over 100, 200 million, maybe even a $300 million fight. Possibly has maybe the potential to be the highest grossing fight in boxing history based on the potential and the want for it, and how Mayweather-Pacquiao numbers went through the roof and the Mayweather-McGregor numbers went through the roof. And at this point, all people trying to do is basically just beat that. They want to get more. If they got that, well, we could get more because people want to see this fight more. We could get more for it. People are willing to pay more, all this shit. So I'm here to let y'all know right here, right now, he is right. That it does has the potential to be, and it is, not the potential, but it is the biggest fight in heavyweight boxing history. And depending on the numbers, the outcome of the paydays of it and all that, ticket sales, all that stuff, it has the potential to be the highest grossing fight in boxing history, maybe even combat sports history. We never know. But everybody's giving George a hard time, saying it's not and all that. And I wasn't offended when George said it. I didn't feel bad about it when George said it. You got to understand that in George Foreman and the Muhammad Ali day, a big payday to them, and you got to remember, it's the 60s and the 70s and the 80s. So them getting a couple $100,000 is big money. That's big money in them days. Even in the early 90s, mid 90s, you know, them $100,000 paydays was, you know, 500,000, $500,000, $250,000. You know, those paydays were actually very lucrative. Some of them did get $1 million paydays depending on the fight or whatnot. But the basis of the elite fighter of that time got paid in the sense of the hundreds of thousands of dollars. They wasn't getting no $100 million. Frazier Ali wasn't no $100 million fight. You know what I'm saying? Ali Foreman wasn't a $100 million fight. Foreman Frazier wasn't a $100 million fight. They didn't get probably, they maybe got $1 million. Maybe. But I know they at least got maybe either in the tens of thousands or in the hundreds of thousands. That's how they got paid in them days. I bet you. Correct me if I'm wrong. If you know something I don't, feel free to leave it in the comments section. But Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder is and has the potential, if not to be the biggest fight in combat sports history, and it is the biggest fight in heavyweight boxing history, period, hands down. It's nothing, you can't argue that. They gonna make that fight, they're gonna make more money than any heavyweight has ever made in any heavyweight fight. You can't argue that. No, I mean, come on, it's a $100 million fight. Name a heavyweight fight that was $100 million. And they talking about now that that fight may end up being a $200, $300 million fight. But just on the fact that name a heavyweight fight of all time that grossed $100 million, where both fighters had the potential to walk away with at least $100 million, $80 million apiece. So I believe what George is saying is correct. I'm rocking with you, George. I feel you know what you're talking about, because I'm sure George Foreman ain't seen no $1 million paydays like that when he was fighting. He probably would have saw one if he would have fought Mike Tyson, though. He probably would have got $1 million payday to fight Mike Tyson, but that fight didn't happen. I would have loved to seen that fight. But I'm with George, y'all. So, hate it or love it, man. If you like the video, subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell icon so you'll be notified every time I hit y'all with some hot shit, man. Follow me on Instagram at DT_boom. Follow me on Twitter at DBoyWSO, man. You already know who it is. It's your boy, DT3, New Media, Notification gang. God Squad. That's what it is, man. One.